It's been 5 seconds. He's been defeated. Or he sleep. A or B. What the fuck is this nigga writing down? This nigga still sleeping. Bro, this nigga fighting. He went sage mode, bro. He woke up. He come back from Frog Mountain. He under the hidden leaf. Alright, what's good, YouTube? I know this one's a little bit odd, but my dad forcing me to watch this, and I'm like, might as well. I'm trying to get my groceries down. Hold on, let's watch this joint. We down, but hold on, let me skip a little bit. We down by like 5 minutes. We're gonna watch like 10 minutes. This shit, so I don't give a fuck, bro. Both these niggas old, bro.
There is no studio audience tonight. Pre-written notes, props, or contact with campaign staff are not
tight
permitted.
shit. This nigga old. Hold on. Nigga walk like he about to fall asleep. Nigga look like Kendall. What's the name of them things that old people use? Them rolling chairs. He needs one of them, bro.
And please welcome the 45th President of the United States, Donald Trump.
Oh shit, this nigga orange. Got his little suntan before this life. Oh shit, these old niggas about to box.
Gentlemen, thanks so much for being here. Let's begin the debate, and let's start with the issue that voters consistently say is their top concern, the economy. President Biden, inflation has slowed, but prices remain high. Since you took office, the price of essentials has increased.
Hold on.
For example, a basket of groceries...
That's on God. That's on God. That's on God. I need my groceries, Lord. $100 don't get me much. I'm gonna be honest, at Walmart.
Cost $100 then. Now
oh shit.
It costs more than $120.
Damn, that's on God. That's on God. I need that extra $20. I need that extra $20. I can't lie. How you gonna answer this, sleepy nigga?
Have jumped more than 30%. What do you say to voters who feel they are worse off under your presidency than they were?
I think he saw a ghost. Nigga don't know how to answer. He like, oh shit, nigga, my budget.
Or under president.
I've been sending cocaine to my son. That's why this shit went up so high.
President Trump.
You gotta take a look at what I was left when I became president. What Mr. Trump left me. We had an economy that was in free fall. The pandemic was so badly handled. Many people were dying. All he said was, it's not that serious. Just inject a little bleach in your arm.
That nigga did say that.
We'll be all right. The economy collapsed. There were no jobs. Unemployment rate rose to 15%. It was terrible. And so what we had to do is try to put things back.
This nigga look fake, bro. His eyes.
Together.
I don't know, he old.
That's exactly what we began to do. We created 15,000 new jobs. We brought out
oh shit, leukemia catching up with him. All that lying and shit.
A position where we have 800,000 new manufacturing jobs, but there's more to be done. There's more to be done. Working class people are still in trouble. I come from Scranton, Pennsylvania. I come of households where the kitchen table...
This nigga sound like J-Lo. I'm from Brooklyn. Nigga, J-Lo ain't been to Brooklyn since then. Niggas don't even know where she at no more. I'm about to put the clip.
I used to live here.
Huh?
I used to live here.
Where's your name?
Huh?
Where's your name?
My name is Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Yeah, I used to live up... And my room was upstairs right there. Jennifer Lopez.
Who's Jennifer Lopez?
Me. I used to live here.
J-Lo, like you sound like J-Lo, bro.
Things weren't able to be met during the month. It was a problem. The price of eggs, the price of gas, the price of housing, the price of a whole range of things. That's why I'm working so hard to make sure.
Nigga, it's been 4 years. What you finna do with another 4 years? Sleep? Fall off fucking planes and shit? Make more memes? Skibbity Biden? Like, it's been 4 years.
I deal with those problems.
I like you, man. You lie a lot.
You been asleep.
We're going to make sure that we reduce the price of housing.
Nigga, get me back Obama, bro. It's been 4 years, bro. You have not done anything. I can't name a thing he's done, bro.
Build 2 million new units. We're going to make sure we cap rents so corporate greed can't take over. The combination what I was left with in corporate greed is the reason why.
Corporate greed? Nigga, you have been caught like 10 times letting your son out of rehab for free for doing cocaine and him getting no...
problem right now. In addition to that, we're in a situation where if you had to take a look at all that was done in his administration, he didn't do much at all. By the time he left,
I can't name one. Okay, I can name a lot of shit Trump's done, like bad. I can name a lot of bad shit he's done. I can't name one fucking thing Biden's done. I'll be dead ass. Not other than like him falling off planes, him falling asleep during meetings, and him just making memes of himself. I can't name anything bad, anything good, anything neutral. I can't name anything. I swear to God.
things were in chaos, literally chaos. And so we put things back together. We created, I said, those jobs.
Nigga like Howard the Duck in the face. What the fuck?
To make sure we had a situation where we brought down the price of prescription drugs, which is a major issue for many people, to $15 for an insulin shot as opposed to $400. No senior has to pay more than $200 for any drug, all the drugs they can.
Nigga, I'm 18. I don't give a fuck.
Beginning next year. In the situation, we're going to make that.
Nigga, talk about drugs. Let's talk about your son, bitch ass nigga.
No, but everybody, all Americans.
Fuck, text me. Somebody always text me.
And that's what we're going to get done.
What'd he say?
Thank you, President Trump.
He said, I ain't finna do shit. I'm finna take a nap.
In the history of our country, we have never done so well. Everybody was amazed by it. Other countries were copying us. We got hit with COVID. And when we did, we
China
spent
virus,
the money
no?
necessary so
That's
we
what you
wouldn't end
said?
up in a Great
Bitch.
Depression, the likes of which we had in 1929. By the time we finished, so we did a great job. We got a lot of credit for the economy, a lot of credit for the military, and
Fuck wrong with his eyes?
no wars.
What's wrong with these old niggas' eyes?
So many other things. Everything was rocking good. But the thing we never got the credit for, and we should have, is getting us out of that COVID mess. He created mandates that was a disaster for our country, but other than that, we had
Nigga, look, he about to cry.
given them back a country where the stock market actually was higher than pre-COVID, and nobody thought that was even possible. The only jobs he created are for illegal immigrants and bounce-back jobs, the bounce-back from the COVID. He has not done a good job. He's done a poor job in inflation.
Nigga, look defeated. It's been 5 seconds. He been defeated. Or he sleep. A or B.
Country.
Or he powering up. He powering up.
It is absolutely killing us.
Thank you, President Biden.
Well, look, the greatest economy in the world.
Nigga go sleep.
He's the only one who thinks that, I think. I don't know anybody else who thinks that we're the greatest economy in the world. And, you know, the fact of the matter is that we found ourselves...
Fuck you, hating ass nigga! Don't nobody give a fuck what your dumb ass think!
Who the fuck is Herbert Hoover, nigga? Lower my groceries.
We had when we began, since Herbert Hoover. The idea that he did something that was significant in the military. You know, when he was president, they were still killing people in Afghanistan. He didn't do anything about that. When he was president, we were still found ourselves in a position where you had a notion that we were this safe country. Truth is, I'm the only president this century that doesn't have any, this decade, that doesn't have any troops dying anywhere in the world.
Cause you ain't done a fucking thing, Biden. I can't name a bad, a good, a neutral, my nigga. You been asleep all 4 years.
Like he did.
You been asleep on Fortnite all 4 years, bro. You been on the game. You been grinding in 2K.
That's what I'm saying. Stroke that thing, bro.
Trump, I want to follow up if I can. You
Am I
want
allowed to respond to him?
Well, I'm going to ask you a follow-up. You can do whatever you want with the minute that we give you. I want to follow up. You want to impose a 10% tariff on all goods coming into the U.S. How will you ensure that that doesn't drive prices even higher?
Not going to drive them higher. It's just going to cause countries that have been ripping us off for years, like China and many others.
He don't like fucking China. That's on God. He don't like China, nigga. He's like, fuck them reps, nigga.
In all fairness to China, it's going to just
Fuck yeah, I mean, nigga, Shaq better.
force them to pay us a lot of money, reduce our deficit tremendously, and give us a lot of power for other things. But he made a statement. The only thing he was right about is I gave you the largest tax cut in history. I also gave you the largest regulation cut in history. That's why we had all the jobs. And they don't know what they were doing. It was the worst, probably the worst administration in history.
What the fuck is this nigga writing down?
And as far as Afghanistan
This nigga still senile?
is concerned, I was getting out of Afghanistan, but we were getting out with
This nigga can still write? Ain't he like 55?
dignity, with strength, with power. He got out. It was the most embarrassing day in the history of our country's life.
President Trump, over the last 8 years, under both of your administrations, the national debt soared to record highs. And according to a new nonpartisan analysis, President Trump, your administration approved $8.4 trillion in new debt.
Damn.
So far, President Biden, you've approved $4.3 trillion in new debt. So former President Trump...
He can look like, what? I didn't hear about this. Nigga woke up out the game.
Many of the tax cuts that you signed into law are set to expire next year. You want to extend them and go even further, you say. With the U.S. facing trillion-dollar deficits and record debt,
nigga.
why should top earners and corporations pay even less in taxes than they do now?
Because the tax cuts spurred the greatest economy that we've ever seen just prior to COVID.
Oh shit, he talking with his hands. Nigga powered up to his second form.
COVID, much better.
Oh, this nigga powered up too. He like, look, let me collect my chi.
than just about any other country.
He building up his chakra like Naruto. He about to go into sage mode.
When we cut the taxes, as an example, the corporate tax was cut down to 21% from 39%, plus beyond that. We took in more revenue with much less tax, and companies were bringing back trillions of dollars back into our country. The country was going like never before, and we were ready to start paying down debt. We were ready to start
I lost fucking. I fell asleep for a second. What the fuck is this nigga talking about, man?
using the liquid gold right under our feet.
I'm just looking at this nigga hand, bro. It's so fucking hypnotizing.
Right under our feet. We were going to have something that nobody else has had. We got hit with COVID. We did a lot to fix it. I gave him an unbelievable situation with all of the therapy.
He went sage mode, bro. He woke up. He come back from Frog Mountain. He under the hidden leaf.
The things that we came up with, we gave him something great.
This nigga's not in a good mood, bro.
Under his administration,
He powered up that Ross and shuriken.
Largely fixed it. More people died under his administration than our administration, and we were right in the middle of it. Something which a lot of people don't like to talk about. But he had far more people dying in his administration. He did the mandate, which is a disaster, mandating it. The vaccine went out. He did a mandate on the vaccine, which is the thing that people most objected to about the vaccine. And he did a very poor job, just a very poor job. And I will tell you,
smart,
not only
bro.
we're there, but throughout the entire world, we're no longer respected as a country. They don't respect our leadership. They don't respect the United States anymore. We're like a third world nation between weaponization of his election, trying to go after his political opponent. All of the things he's done, we've become like a third world nation. And
I can't lie. We is losing our rep. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
it's a shame.
June making us look like, you know what I'm saying?
The damage he's done to our country, and I'd love to ask him, and will, why he allowed millions of people to come in here from prisons, jails, and mental institutions to come into our country and destroy our country.
President Trump, we will get to immigration later in this block. President Biden, I want to give you an opportunity to respond to this question about the national debt.
He had the largest national debt of any president in a 4-year period, number one. Number two, he got $2 trillion tax cut, benefited the very wealthy.
You know them kids were like, hey, they're like, you know the kid, like the stupid ass kid in your class, when the teacher like he pick him to read, bro, that's him, bro.
What I'm going to do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America. I mean, billionaires in America.
This nigga don't even know what the fuck.
And what's happening?
I was thinking, I'm like trillionaire. I'm like the closest I can think of is Elon Musk, and he close, but he ain't there.
They're in a situation where they in fact pay 8.2% in taxes. If they just paid 24%, 25%, either one of those numbers, they'd raise $500 billion, I should say, in a 10-year period. We'd be able to wipe out his debt. We'd be able to help make sure that all those things we need to do, child care, elder care, making sure that we continue to
Yeah, nigga gotta look out for number one. His old ass.
strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID. Excuse me, with
Then niggas start laughing in the back. You hear that little chuck.
dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if
Oh fuck.
we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's just destroying Medicare because all of these people are coming in. They're putting them on Medicare. They're putting them on Social Security. They're going to destroy Social Security. This man is going to single-handedly destroy Social Security. These millions and millions of people coming in, they're trying to put them on Social Security. He will wipe out Social Security. He will wipe out Medicare. So he was right in the way he finished that sentence. And it's a shame. What's happened to our country in the last 4 years is not to be believed. Foreign countries, I'm friends with a lot of people, they cannot believe what happened to the United States of America. We're no longer respected. They don't like us. We give them everything they want, and they think we're stupid. They think we're very stupid.
I can't go against that.
People, what we're doing for other countries, and they do nothing for us. What this man has done is absolutely criminal.
Thank you, President Trump. Tana?
This is the first presidential election since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. This morning, the court ruled on yet another abortion case, temporarily allowing emergency abortions to continue in Idaho, despite that state's restrictive ban. Former President Trump, you take credit for the decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, which returned the issue of abortion to the states.
Correct.
However, the federal government still plays a role in whether or not women have access to abortion pills.
That's a pill, nigga? I didn't know that shit.
They're used in about 2/3 of all abortions.
Nigga can pop the evil perk, kill a little nigga, okay.
As president, would you block abortion medication?
First of all, the Supreme Court just approved the abortion bill, and I agree with their decision to have done that, and I will not block it. And if you look at this whole question that you're asking, complex but not really complex. 51 years ago, you had Roe v. Wade, and everybody wanted to get it back to the states. Everybody, without exception. Democrats, Republicans, liberals, conservatives. Everybody wanted it back. Religious leaders. And what I did is I put 3 great Supreme Court justices on the court, and they happened to vote in favor of killing Roe v. Wade and moving it back to...
Bro, Biden, you better stop falling asleep, bro. You got a sage chakra, bro. You like how fucking Naruto fought Sasuke at the end, bro. He absorbed everything on Earth, bro. You out, bro. You out.
States. This is something...
Ain't no more chakra.
that everybody wanted. Now, 10 years ago or so, they started talking about how many weeks and how many this, and getting into other things. But every legal scholar...
This nigga, bro, he's side-eye. If he can talk as good as he's side-eye, bro, oh my God.
Throughout the world, the most respected, wanted it brought back to the states. I did that. Now the states...
I need this shit in GTA 6, bro.
...are working it out. If you look at
I'm
Ohio...
gonna just throw a fucking grenade in this hole.
It was a decision that was... It was an end result that was a little bit more liberal than you would have thought. Kansas, I would say the same thing. Texas is...
Biden finna hit me with that Biden blast.
...different. Florida's different. But they're all making their own decisions right now. And right now, the states control it. That's the vote of the people. Like Ronald Reagan, I believe in the exceptions. I am a person that believes. And frankly, I think it's important to believe in the exceptions. Some people, you have to follow your heart. Some people don't believe in that. But I believe in the exceptions.
Oh, he looks like he's dying.
Oh, man, what the fuck, man?
So he's having a stroke. Bro has no animations, bro. You look like the new 2K. You got no animations. He ain't even breathing.
Rape, incest, and the life of the mother. I think it's very important. Some people don't. Follow your heart, but you have to get elected also, and because that has to do with other things. You got to get elected. The problem they have is they're radical because they will take the life of a child in the 8th month, the 9th month, and even after birth. After birth, if you look at the former governor of Virginia, he was willing to do this. He said, we'll put the baby aside and we'll determine what we do with the baby, meaning we'll kill the baby. What happened is we brought it back to the states, and the country is now coming together on
that fucking hand, bro. It just has me possessed. I'm just watching it.
this issue. It's been a great thing.
Thank you. President Biden?
It's been a terrible thing.
Nigga, sit your bitch ass up, nigga. I'm awake now.
What you've done. The fact is that the vast majority of constitutional scholars supported Roe when it was decided. Supported Roe.
Damn, this nigga's old.
And that's this idea that they're all against it is just ridiculous. And this is the guy who says the state should be able to have it. We're in a state where in 6 weeks, you don't even know whether you're pregnant or not, but you cannot see a doctor and have him decide on what your circumstances are, whether you need help. The idea that states are able to do this is a little like saying we're going to turn civil rights back to the states. Let each state have a different rule.
That hand moved in slow motion, nigga.
Look, there's so many young women who have been...
His hand moved by faster than him, bro.
A young woman who just was murdered, and he went to the funeral. The idea that she was murdered by an immigrant coming in. They talk about that. But here's the deal. There's a lot of young women to be raped by their in-laws.
What the fuck is he talking about?
By their spouses.
You know how the game when you like press skip through the thing, they start saying random mumbo jumbo. It's that nigga, bro. Immigrant, your fucking mother-in-law, nigga. Like what?
Brothers and sisters. It's just ridiculous, and they can do nothing about it. And they try to arrest them when they cross state lines.
Thank you.
There have been many
Shut the fuck up. This is the second time now.
young women murdered by the same people he allows to come across.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I'm like, didn't you do all that, bro? Ain't that all you? I was thinking like, oh, he caught me. Next, he finna catch my son.
Border. We have a border that's the most dangerous place anywhere in the world, considered the most dangerous place anywhere in the world. And he opened it up, and these killers are coming into our country, and they are raping and killing women. And it's a terrible thing. As far as the abortion is concerned, it is now back with the states. The states are voting. In many cases, it's frankly a very liberal decision. In many cases, it's the opposite. But they're voting, and it's bringing it back to the vote of the people, which is what everybody wanted, including the founders, if they knew about this issue, which frankly they didn't. But they would have. Everybody wanted brought back. Ronald Reagan wanted it brought back. He wasn't able to get it. Everybody wanted it brought back, and many presidents had tried to get it back. I was the one to do it. And again, this gives it the vote of the people, and that's where they wanted it. Every legal scholar wanted it that way.
Staying on the topic of abortion, President Biden, 7 states, I'll let you do that. This is the same topic. 7 states have no...
Bro, this nigga looks like he's in a different universe. Oh my god.
Legal restrictions.
He's so fucking old.
On how far into a pregnancy a woman can obtain an abortion. Do you support any legal limits on how late a woman should be able to terminate a pregnancy?
I supported Roe v. Wade, which had 3 trimesters. First time is between the woman and the doctor. Second time is between the doctor and an extreme situation. The third time is between the doctor, between the woman and the state. The idea that the politicians, that the founders wanted the politicians...
This nigga face, bro. He look like a freaky frog.
The ones making decisions about women's health is ridiculous. That's the last. No politician should be making that decision. A doctor should be making those decisions. That's how it should be run. That's what you're going to do. And if I'm elected, I'm going to restore Roe v. Wade.
So that means he can take the life of the baby in the 9th month and even after birth, because some states, Democrat run, take it after birth. Again, the former governor of Virginia, put the baby down, then we decide what to do with it. So he's willing to, as we say, rip the baby out of the womb in the 9th month. And
He's thinking animation.
Nobody wants that. Democrat.
He moves in slow motion, bro.
Republican. Nobody wants it to happen.
That is simply not true. The Roe v. Wade does not provide for that. That's not the circumstance. Only the woman's life is in danger. She's going to die. That's the only circumstance in which that can happen.
This nigga going 100% right now. This is everything he's got.
We are not for late.
He's about to die any second.
Abortion, period. Period.
The Roe v.
Period, poo. Look at us.
Wade, you have late-term abortion. You can do whatever you want, depending on the state. You can do whatever you want. We don't think that's a good thing. We think it's a radical thing. We think the Democrats are the radicals, not the Republicans.
For 51 years, that was the law. 51 years, constitutional scholarship said it was the right way to go. 51 years, and it was taken away because this guy...
This nigga about to pass up, bro.
On the Supreme Court.
That lean got him leaning. Oh my god.
What's he going to do? In fact, if the
oh shit, he stuttered. He ran out of chocolate. No.
Republicans, he gets elected, and the MAGA Republicans control the Congress, and they pass a universal ban on abortion, period, across the board at 6 weeks or 7 or 8 or 10 weeks, something very, very conservative. Is he going to sign that bill? I'll veto it.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
Let's turn now to the issue of immigration and border security. President Biden, a record number of migrants have illegally crossed the southern border on your watch. Overwhelming border states and overburdening cities such as New York and Chicago, and in some cases causing real safety and security concerns. Given that, why should voters trust you to solve this crisis?
Because we worked very hard to get a bipartisan agreement that not only changed all of that, but made sure that we are in a situation where you had no circumstance where they could come across the border with the number of border police there are now. We significantly increased the number of asylum officers. Significantly, by the way, the Border Patrol endorsed me.
Oh shit, this nigga eyes open.
In addition to that,
he got the 6 eyes, his eyes blue.
When he was president, he was separating babies from their mothers, putting them in cages, making sure that the families were separated. That's not the right way to go. What I've done since I've changed the law, what's happened? I've changed it in a way that now you're in a situation where there are 40% fewer people coming across the border illegally. It's better than when he left office.
I don't know about that.
And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban.
This nigga going 100%, bro. He about to fall asleep.
Oh
no, chakra!
Initiative relative to what we're going to do with more border patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end.
Alright, I'm gonna leave it here, bro. I'm done, bro. Quota filled, bro. This shit funny. Oh my god, bro. I'm done.